Coming up as a b-boy from the 90s, the world has changed so fast. And to be honest, I do believe that biting as I knew it from back in the days is gone. Yeah, welcome back to the Knowledge Drop. This is Focus of the Flow Mode crew, BBOY and Cypher Studio. When I started breaking 2.5 decades ago, the world was very, very different. We lived in a local world, whereas everything today is global and quick. If you compare the resources that we have today to what we had back in the 90s, or the level of information is just fractions of it. You could break in the city and be unaware of the people, of the b-boys and b-girls in the next city around you. Not to mention the next country. We had no idea what was going on in the countries next to us while we started. Whereas today you can find out pretty much everything, your answer to all of your questions with a single Google search. And while the amount of information has skyrocketed, the pace of life has gotten so much quicker as well. Back then you could wait for a jam for a whole full year, and after that wait for another year for the footage to come out. Whereas today, you get tons of jams every single weekend, and instantly everything is online. With that development, the lifespan of new moves has gone to frictions, and the time it takes for a new move to go from somebody's creation to universal has diminished. If you're not familiar with the term universal moves, they're the moves that's available for anybody up for grabs, part of the vocabulary of breaking. Whereas traditionally in hip-hop, you respect the people's creation with their copyright and you don't bite. But how can we approach biting in today's scene when your creation can become trendy in the scene, can be seen worldwide within weeks of the first exposure of the move? Maybe we can't. Maybe we need to redefine biting in a few years. Maybe breaking becomes an open source where you can take whatever you want and build on top of that and try to take it to a next level if it's still possible. And that puts judges to a position as well where they need to reflect and possibly rethink the way they approach judging. The generation gap is the deepest between the 90s b-boys, maybe early 2000 b-boys, and the breakers of today. Whereas I believe that the OGs are already comfortable with their moves being thrown around. Ken Swift don't mind if he sees an air baby in a battle. It's his move, but it's all good. That's a universal move, so that's comfortable and that's okay. Crazy Legs don't mind seeing a windmill when he's judging a competition. But if you put Running Ruin to the judge's seat and you start seeing cross-legged air flares, today's generation might see it as a difficult move, but a universal move. Whereas Running Ruin might see in his head like, okay, I created that stuff not that long ago. Everybody's doing it, but it's my move. I'm not going for that. So he might vote the other way. The idea of somebody winning a battle with the stuff that you created is still kind of funny. But at the same time, the time frame of somebody's creation going to universal and a trendy move worldwide gets shorter and shorter and shorter. Whereas many people say that being inspired is cool, doing moves that feel like something you see the other b-boys or b-girls do is dope. Being inspired in that way, I never felt that. I took the long road coming up as a b-boy. Even if I saw something similar being done that I was doing, I changed it. Even though I might have come up with the idea first, if I saw somebody else do it, I didn't want to do it the same. I wanted to change it in order to be original and look like me. But at the end of the day, I'm proud I did it. Makes me stand on my own 2 feet, proud behind my style, being happy for the struggles that I've overcome. And I recommend the same for you guys. Take your time to develop your style. Don't run behind trends, but be honest in the way that you express your own personal way of breaking. And at the end of the day, it's not going to give you only the other people's respect, but at the same time, you're going to feel good about your personal way of moving with integrity. So next up, I want to see some dope, ill ideas and styles coming up from you guys. If you need to get inspired, then get inspiration from outside of the scene. Don't get inspired by the trendy moves that's going around. Get inspired by music, get inspired by movies and books and other fields of art, besides breaking as well. And that way you're going to be more fresh in the way that you dance. Post me a clip of your original stuff in the comments, guys. I want to see some fresh stuff as soon as possible. Now next up, head to bbboydojo.com/blog for more free content, for more free knowledge. I got stuff coming out every single week and everything is up there. It's turning into an ill archive of free knowledge out there, alright? This is Focus of the Flow Mode crew, signing out with the Knowledge Drop. Catch you on the next one, y'all. Peace.